everybody, it's Becky with Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today we're going to make black buttercream with a minimal amount of food coloring. If you want to omit the food coloring, it's going to be a dark charcoal look, which I will show you what that looks like. We're going to create this using this black cocoa powder. I used the brand from the Cocoa Trader, which made a really dark buttercream, almost completely black. But let's start by getting 2 pounds of unsalted butter. It is at room temperature, which is very important when beating this. It's on medium high, and I'm going to beat it for about 10 minutes. You're going to scrape the sides, going to make sure that all the butter gets beat and whipped really good until it becomes a white, almost white color. And we'll do that before we add this 1 cup of black cocoa powder. And so that this is like 10 minutes after beating the butter is when we're adding the black cocoa powder. And we're just going to mix that in on low speed so you don't get sprayed with cocoa powder here. And we're going to go ahead and let that mix for a while we get all our other ingredients ready to go. We can just let that continue mixing. And it gets out the graininess after a while, so that's why I let it go for a while. And then we're going to get 2 teaspoons of salt, and we'll add that in. And the salt will cut the sweetness of our 3 pounds of confectioner sugar. That's a bag and a half, so I don't add the full amount of both bags. It's a bag and a half. That will be 3 pounds if you want to weigh it. And now as you add it, you notice I am not adding all 3 pounds all at once. I'm going to slowly incorporate, going back and forth between my powder and my liquid. I have half a cup of milk that I slowly add in, not all at once, a little bit at a time. This is for several reasons why we alternate. It is to help the sugar dissolve. It's going to create a better texture, so it makes it more even. It avoids the gritty or lumpy buttercream. It gives you a more silky texture. It improves the emulsification. It allows the fat in the butter to emulsify with the sugar and liquid, giving a more stable, cohesive buttercream. So if you just dump everything all at once, that could lead to it separating or curdling, especially if the temperatures vary, like if you have cold milk or something. So you're going to get like streaky buttercream, and you really don't want streaky, especially if you're going with a bold, dark buttercream. And then I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of vanilla. And again, a little bit at a time. We're mixing it on low at this point. We just, ever since we started adding everything after the butter stage, we just mix on low. That it lets everything incorporate slowly and a little bit at a time. So it takes patience to make a really nice buttercream. So this is half a teaspoon of the almond extract. I really like how that almond extract, you only need a tiny bit, but it really brings out the flavor, and I like the almond in there. And as you can see, we're still adding a little bit of the powdered sugar. Every time we add some liquid, we add some powder, and we let it incorporate, and then we add a bit more. So just patience in this stage. And also this process helps with if you've ever added a whole bunch of powdered sugar at once and you've got a face full of like powdered sugar because it's flying everywhere. It helps with that too. You notice this recipe is rather large. It's filling up a really big bowl here. And that is because it's for 2 cakes. So if you're wanting for just 1 8-inch cake, then I would just cut this recipe in half. The recipe I'm going to write down in the description below. So as you can see, it is this charcoal color. It's a dark grayish brown charcoal color, and it's a really nice dark color. But if you want that true black, I'm going to use Americolor Super Black, and I only need a little bit of this to get it this color. So this is the black I end up with when I use just a little bit of that Americolor Super Black, and it's a lovely black color that doesn't stain your teeth. So thank you so much for joining me today, and please subscribe to my channel for lots of cake decorating tutorials and recipes.